All right, good afternoon, IHSA football family. It's time now for Carmel Catholic and what you need to know. Carmel Catholic 2023 Deep Dish Football Game of the Week as Carmel Catholic takes on the Crete-Monee Warriors on Friday night. It's going to be a great game, and it's an exciting season for Carmel Catholic. And we talk about Carmel Catholic. We talk about the players that they've lost to graduation last season, and that is not that many. And that's why Carmel is predicted to go pretty far this season. They don't lose a lot of players. The big thing was that they lost to Goodrich. But overall, with this Carmel team, highly talented offensive line will knock you on your ass. An underrated quarterback in Johnny Weber from Carmel. Overall length, overall athleticism, highly athletic, very underrated athleticism. Very impressed with his athleticism and overall accuracy with the ball. He does a wonderful job. And we talk about and we go into their defensive secondary. That's going to be one of their strongest suits. I really like this secondary. Also, I really like, and I thought that he graduated last season. I honestly thought he graduated last season. That's my fault. Lynch. Lynch is back. And again, I feel that undersized, he's just an absolute shit kicker. He really is a true shit kicker. He'll knock you on your ass, running back, linebacker. He's that type of kid. He's that heartbeat of that team. I'm happy to see that he's back, and that is good for this Carmel team. So let's get into the schedule. And again, they lost in the second round last year. To Sycamore in the second round. And they beat, I think it was Bulls Prep, if I'm not mistaken. But for the schedule, we have Crete-Monee. It's going to be a good game, deep dish football game of the week. Second week, a little team on the rise, Lake Forest High School. This is going to be a big test for Carmel Catholic. Third game, DePaul College Prep, another team that's a little bit on the rise as well. Fourth team, Marmion Academy. Again, just like Carmel, they've been rising. So, again, but Carmel Catholic so far has a good shot at getting to 4-0. They really do. The big one at Mount Carmel, September 22nd, week 5, the midseason. That's a tough one right there. That's going to be a tough one, Mount Carmel. And this has been a really weak year. This is going to be a weak year for a lot of the private schools. But this Mount Carmel team, unbelievable. The great all-star team that they were able to recruit. Mount Carmel's that team. They look really good. But that's going to be a big game at Mount Carmel week 5. St. Viator, another team on the rise. But I think Carmel's got a good shot at getting that 5th win against St. Viator. The Mount Carmel game is going to be a tough one, though. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a tough game. But again, with so many new faces on that Mount Carmel team, dissension might arise in the team, and Carmel, you might get the 6-0. But again, that's going to be a tough game. Providence Catholic made it to the state finals last year. They lost some linemen, but overall, Providence Catholic is going to be a good challenge for Carmel football. Niles Notre Dame Prep lost some players, but again, they're like that rebuilding team of Crete-Monee. They always have players come in, especially at the youth spots. Notre Dame College Prep is going to be a team to look out for. And another team on the rise. You guys play a lot of risers this year. St. Patrick. I really like St. Patrick this season. I think they're going to do a wonderful job. So, again, a challenging schedule. A very challenging schedule for Carmel. And again, with Carmel, I see this with the first game against Crete-Monee. This is a must-win for Carmel. And I know it's first week, but just you can't put just with the schedule. Every game is a win. I must win. I know, and I am sounding cliche, but this Crete-Monee team, this is a must-win for Carmel. So it'll be a good game. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to talk about it. The teams more tomorrow. Make sure you check out Deep Dish Football Live Wednesday season premiere, 7th season premiere, Wednesday, 6 p.m. And I forgot to talk about the team. That's my fault. All right. So we get into 2023. All right. Johnny Weber, underrated quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the state of Illinois. Tommy Lamberti, one of the best offensive linemen in the state of Illinois for the class of 2025. Probably I consider a top 10 lineman in the state of Illinois. Could reach that regional spotlight by next season. Harlan May, Devani Reynolds, two hell of great players. Torrey French, another senior stud. You got three great seniors. That's a good thing to see. I talked about Kyle Lynch. Kyle Lynch is going to be, he's the heartbeat of that team. He's definitely a player you got to keep an eye out for. Henderson, I really like defensive end. I did a good interview, great kid. Jaron Black, another wide receiver you got to check out for as well. Overall speed and great length too, and good hands. Name to check out for as well for this Carmel roster. Again, this is a deep Carmel roster, and they got a rising star freshman quarterback. So it's going to be a lot of good years for Carmel football. That's a guarantee. Underrated player Tyshawn Campbell, Ashton Lutz, kicker, underrated kicker in the state of Illinois, one of the tops. One of the young stars that you must know about, Kai Owens. He's a sophomore out of Carmel. Another name you got to check out for. And, of course, Jordan McKee, running back. Keep an eye out for Jordan McKee. Overall athleticism's there, too. Nice hip work, especially with running the ball. Keep an eye out for him, too. Tyshawn Campbell, I talked about. Keep an eye out for him as well. Very, very underrated Tyshawn Campbell. Let's go down. Logan Zapiknik. Again, I massacre words. I apologize. Logan is another top offensive lineman you got to keep an eye out for this upcoming season as well. I'm trying to find any others. But overall, just a star-studded roster. Again, one of the big, more private school rosters that I can say, especially being out of the DuPage County area, being by Nazareth Academy and that, this Carmel team is stacked. This is going to be a great year for Carmel. But again, the big thing is one team, one heartbeat. That's the most important thing for this team. That's going to be the strive for the goal. They can do it. But the big thing is going to be on those kids. It's going to be the biggest enemy is not the other teams, it's themselves. And we will see what happens. I'm excited for this game. I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow. But thank you so much. Deep Dish Football Live Wednesday at 6 p.m. season premiere, 7th season premiere as well. Thank you.